All right, one more for the year. This was kind of short notice, but the scheduling worked out. So this is Mark's dad's new X5. Mark's been a good client over the years. I think I've done, I don't know, maybe four details for him now. So we're gonna do a new car prep on the X5. Primer polish and Gyeon Mo's. So assuming no surprises with the paint, I'm just going to do a primer polish. So I'm going to use Gyeon primer. That's going to help prepare the paint for coating. B-pillars are probably a little, yeah, typical B-pillar swirls. Oh, look at that. So that is holograms from the factory. They must have not liked something in the plastic. I'll polish that out. Now my pad and polish choice for this is Gyeon primer. And then I'm using, this is a Lake Country black foam pad. This is pretty soft. This is a refining pad. You go over the whole car with primer, pad of your choice, and then you go straight into Mo's. It's a pretty efficient process. So I like primer, right? You can use this with, any pad. If you need a little cut out of it, just use a harder pad. I've used this a lot on like really soft paints, like Land Rover, the Lexus, especially black paints, like for paints that are like micro marring or for surfaces where you don't want to touch it again, right? Because even with the alcohol, every time you're wiping the paint down, you're increasing your chances of leaving toweling marks. So by removing that one step in the process, you're saving yourself headache. Now the one downside with these X5's, my wife's is the same, but the size of these side skirts, because they're so wide, they get so dirty. Inline 6, single turbo. So it's Friday morning. I try to get a couple hours in before, like my real work starts. I came out here around 6. Polished the B-pillars, wiped down the door sills, get the engine cleaned up. That'll probably be good for now. I do need to get the rest of the polishing finished tonight. That should be fine. This car should take about 10 hours. About 3 hours, 2.5 hours of that being polishing. The rest, cleaning, ceramic, etc. But it's not it's a relatively small job compared to those, heavy 2-stage corrections. I did a big Ram truck. That was a ton of polishing, right? So that was probably, 20, 22 hours. All right, so I've been using CarPro Dark Side now for a good while. I think I like it. It is thicker, not as thick as Gyeon tire. It's almost too thick. But getting these tires done makes sense. The tire dressing is just going to sit and dwell for a while. I probably won't wipe that off till the very end. We'll let it absorb in. This is CarPro Eraser, or this is isopropyl alcohol. We're just going to wipe the wheels down. We'll put Gyeon Mose on the wheels. Gyeon leather coat. All right, let's get this thing coated today. We are doing Gyeon Mo's. So I offer 3 ceramic choices. This is the starter offering. All right, so Mo's 30 ml bottle, plenty for this size vehicle. This is their consumer grade coating, right? So anyone can buy this stuff. There's no warranty or anything, you know, but it's a durable product. This is what I had on my S4 when I first had it. See how it's sweating? All right, slight change of plans. You know, I'm like the guy with a pickup truck. You only get called when you need help, or when somebody needs help. So this is my wife's friend's car. She noticed this hit on the car. She thinks it's a shopping cart, but I don't think so. It's too linear. So all the way down the side, there's the door edge PPF. I think that's where a bulk of that mess is. It keeps going, keeps going. Got a big old dent right there. I can't do anything about that. I think it's a lot of this paint transfer. And then right here, it clipped the edge. But I just had her pull it inside. I'm gonna take a look at it. Might as well, I have a couple of minutes. I'm gonna do a rinseless wash and then get the machine out and see what I can clean up. A couple gallons of water. Ounce of O&R. This is the Auto Fiber Dual Flip Knit. pull too hard, then it'll come off in pieces. So just enough heat to keep it loose. Yeah. Huh. I typically don't like these door edge guards because they're ugly. But look at that. You can see where the damage is, and then right there at the edge where the plastic, where the PPF was, it's perfectly fine. That's funny. All right. CarPro Tarex, just to get off there's a little bit of glue. Come on. Come on. Oh man. That was terrible. So that back edge really cleaned up nice. That was all transfer, maybe a little bit of scratches. That was impressive. All the way down. And then, oop, so there's the dent. Look at that clarity though. Look at this thing. So all that cleaned up. There's our front part. You can't see anything. I mean, if you really, can you get close? I mean, there's a little scratch there where the light is. is just get a little bit of dust in the sills. What is that? I bought this, I think it's like 3 years ago. So it's from a kit. What is it? It's garagedoorlighting.com, and it has this power pack that you plug in, and it goes to all these LED strips along it. But the fan, or like the bearing, the bearing's making noise. So those guys are really nice, the guys that run the Instagram page for that company, and you know, I tag them when I can, and they send me messages, and they sent me a couple upgrades for the kit, like, and then I asked them a question like, should I be hearing this buzzing noise like a month ago? And they said, no, it's probably just the bearings are going out. We can send you a new one. Or I thought they were just going to send like a replacement fan or something, but they ended up sending a replacement whole power pack, which is really nice. No charge. I obviously still haven't done anything with it, but it's in the cabinet. Now, granted, those lights are the same lights that you can buy, for like $10 a strip, but they have this, cordless technology that they patented. I can't talk. Patented. That's a tough word. Maybe because I stutter. This thing looks really good. So wheels are coated, paint's coated. I put a sealant on the glass. Interior needs to be finished, but that's not a now project. Now, what we need to go through is make sure we don't have any high spots. So we'll go over the car again with lights and double check our work. And we'll go over the car. We'll go over the car again tomorrow. But part of the challenge with white is you kind of don't see anything until you step back a bit and look at it again. This thing looks really good, at least from what I can tell. See that right there? Right where the bulb is. We'll fix that. Good morning. So it's Sunday. I have both cars here. I need to stop walking around, it's making me sick. There they are. So this is the Alpine White X5 and then the Glacier White Metallic. That one's all done. It's getting picked up in the next half hour or so. So that leaves me with Justin's car. Whole gang of work today, but we will get it finished tomorrow. So tomorrow's New Year's Day. Obviously I'm off, banks are closed. Everyone's closed for that matter. So this car is getting the exact same treatment as the other one. Now I do like this trim, the center console trim. It is gloss, but it's not showing any wear, which is interesting. But it seems to flow really well. I think this thing's beautiful. I do like the deviated stitching. That's a nice touch. But otherwise, the spec on this is pretty similar. Obviously, it's a little different, right? So you have blue calipers, black wheels, black interior, Alpine white. All right, all done. So this is the second X5, this is Justin's. It's New Year's Eve, it's about 6 o'clock. I think it turned out really nice. It's a long weekend. Two cars, same identical packages. This one did get Gyeon Infinite plus top coat. I did Moe's ceramic on John's car, but otherwise identical details. This thing's gonna sit overnight. Justin will pick up tomorrow. He lives within walking distance. And that'll be the end of the year. But thanks to everyone that's let me work on their cars this year. I have to do a final count, but I think I'm like 35 or 36 cars this year, which is I think a couple more than last year, but not bad. Stayed busy. So I have one car. Actually, we're doing not this one. Doing John's wife's Range Rover second week of January. I do have one opening for next week. And then otherwise I'm into February. I have a car for March, but in any event, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.